How to get direction in your life. How do you get direction in your life? This is a question that I desire to discuss with you all. And I'm very happy to be here with my YouTube family. Yes! It has been a while, I know, and today we're going to dive in deep. We're going to dive in deep. How do you get clarity in your life? How do you get direction in your life? Yes, what is direction for you? Direction, does it mean clarity? Does direction mean guidance? Does direction mean help, support? Does direction mean what? What does it mean for you? And I'm very happy to hear. So let me know in the comments. Okay? Because direction can mean many, many, many things. And I'm very excited to be sharing with you about this because today, I was launching the 3rd edition of Empower Your Destiny. It's my 7-week journey. And I'm so happy with the people who commit to this journey. I'm so thrilled for them to actually do the doings and step on this journey of learning how to support yourself. Okay? So, what does direction mean? So, when you are in a situation in your life when you feel there's more problems than solutions, okay? One of my early coaches, he said, when in doubt, hire a professional. When in doubt, hire a professional. So first, it's knowing that, okay, something needs to change here. Because how many of you, and be honest here, how many of you allow yourself in a situation that is not healthy for you? Okay. And you can type me in the chat. Now, if you don't want to type me, that's also okay. Then admit it to yourself. Okay. Because I know I have been there. Why? Why do we do that? Okay. Why do we do so? Because we are interacting with a limited version of ourselves. Limited version in the sense of we have a specific story that we tell, that we believe, and by believing this negative story, we keep ourselves stuck in a rut. We keep ourselves stuck, and this is actually the same as saying that you allow yourself to be in a situation that is not good for you. You allow things to happen to you. And perhaps this is not very fun to hear. Then again, on this journey of self-development, do you agree that the reason why most people, and I know you're not most people, are not on this journey is because it asks for honesty and it asks for radical responsibility. And those two are probably, I know, the most big challenges for most people out there. Because what is more easy? And it also comes with conditioning, okay? You have to be aware on several levels. Okay? First, you have to be aware that there is something to become aware of, right? Because how society is set up or what is streamed to us at a continuous basis is actually the fact that you are victimized. Everybody in society through media is victimized. What do I mean by that? Well, Do you experience when you are watching media that there's situations, stories told, how things to be unfair, how things to be dishonest? There's messages about misuse, abuse of dis-ease, discomfort, about lack, many problems, about bigger problems, about unsurmountable problems, about even more problems. Just you receive so much messages of fear, of risk, of overwhelm, of anger, so many stories about shame, so many stories about blame are just spread, just like a farmer who is spreading water on the fields, right? This is just spread onto us on a continuous basis. So when you believe all of that what is said to you, you are in a huge victim mode. You are forced to be in a victim mindset and you're not even aware about it. So you believe that you're not able to think or to change anything in your life because society is this way, because school is this way, because work is that way, because health system is that way, all of that. And you identify with all of that at such a level that you feel that you are the victim. Do you agree? Okay. And do you agree that you are the victim, or do you agree? Can you see that this is happening? Okay, that's another discernment here. So many levels of awareness that either hinder you or help you to go out and look for the help that you need. Okay, so when in doubt, hire a professional. Okay, so what do I mean with a professional? Okay, with a person who is living what you want to be living, who is giving example to the things that you desire to have in your life or to experience in your life. Okay, so you don't ask for advice for when it comes to the things you want to live from what, from your friends who are not living that life, for your family or your culture who is not representing that you want to see in this world. Why would you go and get advice from people you truly love? Then again, they're not living that, they're not embodying that. Okay, so this is why you have to go to a professional. Okay, good. So what is another way to get direction in your life? Good question. Okay, so on this journey of self-development, what I was not understanding in the beginning is that I needed to have clarity on my goals. On my goals. What are goals? People call them dreams, fantasies, like those big things that are there to, yeah, just like a carrot, on a stick. Okay, that it's just there to, keep you blind or keep you in a world that is called the world of imagination. Do you hear all the judgments? Okay, so in the beginning I wasn't knowing that I needed to have clarity on my goals. Why do goals matter so much? Okay, and perhaps that's you still, and that's okay. That's why we're all here. Okay, so imagine that you're on a road trip. So to go on a road trip, you have to decide what it is, your destination that you will be heading to. Do you agree? And a road trip is something very simple. It can be just, several days. It can be 10 days. It can be, just one trajectory, driving a few hours. Okay, just go to the aspect of the road trip. And then If you don't say, okay, this is my destination where I want to head, then you wouldn't even know if you leave your porch, if you have to go left or right. You didn't even know how to prepare. You didn't even know if you have to have food. You don't even know how much money you have. You don't know anything. Okay? So by you discerning, okay, even that destination, take it back to your goals. That can be either a milestone that is smaller or a huge milestone, like really big goal. Okay? Whatever thing that you feel sort of comfortable to start with, you have to set that goal for yourself. And when you say, okay, now I understand that I need to set a goal, then you may experience like, how do I get to that clarity? Okay. And this is where the fun begins, because I truly love that. So today we were talking about goals, okay, with the people who are really, committed to their self-growth journey. Okay, so they understand, okay, good, goals. What are the most important thing about a goal is that goals are for growth. So it's not about the destination. It is about the journey. Who do you become? Who do you become? Who do you need to be? How do you need to show up? How can you develop yourself? How do you support yourself? Okay? And that clarity, as I shared with you before, do you think you're gonna find that outside of you? Do you think on this whole planet with 8 billion people, there is one person out there that get to understand yourself as you do? You understand yourself? So with these exercises, we have to ask ourselves what it is that I truly, truly want. You have to ask yourself what it is that you truly, truly want, okay? I or you know what, understand how to use that in this sentence. So you ask yourself, what do I truly, truly want? And there's ways how to do so. Ways how to do so with no restriction to money, no restriction to location, no restriction to relationships, to health, or to wealth, or to purpose. There's ways how to do so. There's ways how to step aside from the conditioning and to literally connect with the true self inside of you. Now, how do you do so? And what is a proper type of goal? Is it something that you have been doing before, you want to repeat it? Is it something that you know that you can achieve, when you set up a plan and when you would stick to it, right? Knowing doing gap is also something. You know how to do it, or you know that you have to do it and you're not doing it, okay? And then that big goal. What is that big goal? Well, that goal comes with fear. That goal comes with overwhelm, with going outside of your comfort zone, with doubt, with overwhelm. How do you deal with that? How do you support your nervous system? So you have to pull everything from inside of you. You have to pull on that energy inside of you to get it out there. Okay? So when you have that clarity, now is a question, how do I support myself? How do I support myself? Okay? Because this is how you find direction in your life. What is the right kind of community for you? What is the environment for you that allows you to support you in your growth? What is the environment for you to be vulnerable, to become honest on a continuous basis, and where you are embodying that self-responsibility to show up to yourself? You need to have a safe space where you're seen, where you're heard, where people, see you, they hear you, you receive support, they want to see you win. Can you be honest for yourself that perhaps, you're not particularly being surrounded by the environment that truly loves to see you win? Perhaps those people have fears of their own, and then they feel overwhelmed by your goals, or they don't know how to deal with your choices, or they have fear that they're going to lose you and they try to restrict you. Have practices that support you, where you can calm down your mind to come to that peace when the circumstances overwhelm you? Do you have access to learn how to deal with your emotions in a sense that your nervous system is not triggered, that you can regulate your nervous system? So you get to understand and discern, okay, this is conditioning. This is actually not how I want to show up, and how can I deal with myself in the sense of how do I support myself moving forward on that journey. Okay. So those are all different ways how to support yourself on that journey. And I wrote one more down. Okay. Yeah. 2 other things as I'm gonna wrap up this video. Okay. Another thing to get clarity in your life is study. Commit to study. Okay. Study. Read Think and Grow Rich. Read Think and Grow Rich. Look for common denominators of habits of successful people. Learn about energy. Learn about thoughts, feelings, actions, results. Study, 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 study. Study successful people. Okay? And then another part, I'm going to write it down. Yes, I want to read it. I have written it down. Is I want you for yourself to commit to growth. Commit to your self-growth, because no one in your life is more important than you. Of course, you have people you love. But if you weren't there wouldn't be the other people. So give yourself that credit that you matter, and that, yes, you are the character in your own movie. You're the head character of your own movie. You don't play a side role. Okay? So understand this and decide then, okay, I want to do big things in my life, or at least I want to have a fulfilled life. And how do I do that? When on the level of health, wealth, relationships, and purpose, things are aligned for me. Okay, Google, stop. This is my timer because I have a meeting coming up. Okay, so this is all to wrap up. Okay, now let me know in the comments if you are committing. Okay, because I'm so excited of this 7-week journey that I guide people with. I know that you're going to have 7 shifts to support yourself on your journey. And I want you to be part of that. I know that this is going to be a game changer in your life, because I condensed so many valuable wisdom and tools in this 7-week program that I know you're gonna shift big time. So let me know in the comments. Write the word shift if you want to have a conversation with me, so I can share more with you about it, and that you and I see that we are a fit and that you get to do this. Okay? Because I work with committed people and I want you to commit to yourself in the first place. Okay? That's it for now. Talk to you very soon. Share this video with people who need to hear this. Give it a like. Share what you take away from this video. And subscribe so you get to see every time a new video I share with you. My name is Siege Nagels. I am a life coach and a transformational mentor. I help you to connect with your greater self, connect more with your greater self, so you get to live your freedom and become who you truly are. And this way, you help the people you love. Talk to you very soon. Bye bye.